Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Peter Papadogiannis and I'm the co-founder of Headset. In this video, we'll be looking at post-competition recovery plan for athletes. Often when athletes or coaches talk about recovery, they often focus on physical recovery. So after games or practices, they talk about nutrition to help them recover. They'll talk about cool down and stretching to recover. But often, athletes and coaches do not talk about a psychological post-competition recovery plan. So this video will go over a few of the basic steps to implement a post-competition recovery plan. This is a great opportunity because most athletes don't do this. So putting this into your routine will be very, very important. The first step that I want you to think about as you put together a post-competition psychological recovery plan is the where and the when. So the where is, where are you going to think about how you performed after you have competed? The when is, how much time after you've competed are you going to think about that competition or game that just happened? You want to be able to feel relaxed and comfortable, the when and the where. So give yourself a little bit of time after competing. Your heart rate will still be up. There'll be emotions associated with the game outside of what the score was or what your time or score was. So you want to think about how much time, give yourself some minutes afterwards, and then you want to think about where are you going to do this? So think about a place that you feel comfortable to be able to do some reflection. So you want to be as objective as possible when you reflect. So maybe the arena, the pitch, the competition venue may not be the place. So maybe you need to take a little bit of time after you performed and then move away from where you just performed. Right? Some athletes prefer that. Other athletes don't. They like to think about the game where they just performed. But think about, how can I think about this objectively? You don't want to be clouded in your judgment. Number two, how do we reflect on this competition and for how long? So I'll start with the how. The how, you need to be more process-oriented than outcome. Think about skills, physical, technical, mental skills, and then also think about energy, commitment, motivation. That's what you should focus on in regards to you reflecting on your performance. Think about it more skill and then energy commitment based than outcome. Often athletes think about the outcome and they reflect on their performance if they win or lose differently. I do not want you to implement a plan based on outcome. Think about those skills. Also for the how, when you think about those skills to reflect on, I want you to use what's called a 3-to-1 rule. I want you to think about 3 skills or energy commitment that you were proud of or you think you did well. The one is, what do you think you can do better the next time? You can develop or improve. And you can think about, how can I develop or improve in my next training session? But also, what can I improve on for my next competition or game? For how long? With the how. I would reflect and debrief for a few minutes. I wouldn't often go into the hours. Think about minutes to an hour, and then you want to put it aside. One additional part in regards to the how and how long, you may have to get someone who you trust to debrief with you. At times, objectivity is clouded because you just played. You just competed. So maybe bringing in someone you trust, a teammate, a coach, a person who you trust to bring in, and then they should do the 3-to-1 rule. What were 3 skills that they thought you did well? And then one area, a skill that they think you can do better the next training session or during your next game. And that's when you start to wrap it up, right? After you debrief, you do the 3-to-1 rule, bring in someone else, then you're going to tuck it away. And then you are going to get ready for your next practice or game with your pre-competition. So go from post, put it away, and then you get ready for that next game or competition with your pre-competition plan. All right, that's it for me in regards to this particular